Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Zack Attack here, and today we're actually starting off this video down in the deep dark cave systems, and the reason for that is I ran into a bit of a problem. So let's zoom in and see what that problem is. Well, it all started when I was down here mining, and I started getting attacked by this zombie when I found a mine shaft. And normally one zombie wouldn't be a problem, but when I went to try and block it off, I ended up getting attacked by another zombie. And then another zombie came, and then another zombie, and I started panicking at this point, not knowing exactly what I should do. So I ended up backing off and killing them all, and then going back down and trying to block off that area. Now, just as I was about to block off that hole there, I ended up getting attacked by this mini zombie, and yeah, it kept on coming after me, and that made me wonder if there was actually a zombie spawner around. So I started digging over to the right to see if I could find it. Sure enough, after not too much looking, I end up finding the spawner. And in the first chest you can see I actually got a disc and a power 2 book, which isn't too bad. Also some gunpowder, redstone, and a little bit of rotten flesh. Not all that much useful, but hey, I'm not going to complain about a music disc. Anyways, I kind of mined into where the actual spawner is, lit it up, and had to kill some zombies to get at the other chest. Now this chest had some better stuff in it. It had a saddle, some horse armor, and some string, which I actually really needed. So the whole reason why I was down here was actually to get some resources, and in the middle of that, I ended up finding some diamonds, so that's great. And upon turning home, I came home to this mess of villagers. Don't really know what's going on here, but I thought I'd better not ask. And after dealing with that situation, I decided that there was one more chore to do, and that was to fix up all the paths in and around my base. And with all the housework done, let's get into some building. So of course one of the reasons why I actually wanted to settle down in a village was to trade with the villagers. And to do that, I thought it would be a great idea to make kind of like a town square or a farmer's market where all my villagers can come during the day and I can trade with them. And now I am fishing in my wheat farm. The reason for that is because I kept on running out of wool, as you can probably tell in the time lapse. Why do I keep on running out of wool? Well, it's probably because this is my farm animal pen, and as you can tell it's getting a little cramped, and it's especially getting cramped since I'm putting this little shelter in it. And I'm having a hard time, especially with the iron golem. Don't know why he's in there, but I finally ended up finishing it, and I thought it turned out to be looking okay. Nevertheless, there is still a huge need for improvement. And so the next day, I expanded their pen and added a well for some water and a tree for shade, and also some hay bales for some decoration. But now it's time to get back working on our market. And after that was done, I decided to go and decorate the north side of my fort by adding a wheat field for my villagers and pumpkins for trading. But that's enough working on the market for now. Let's switch gears and start working on some decorating. So here we have your typical Minecraft house, and inside we have pretty much a plain, boring first floor with a single bed, and that's about it. I put that crafting table and chest there, they aren't normally there. But if you go upstairs, all you really have is just 2 beds and sometimes a chest in the corner. Now, we needed to change this. This was too bland. So I did a complete overhaul with this building. As you can see, I added 2 different expansions on either side. Underneath the first expansion was a little stone cutting area with some decoration blocks in and around. And then on the right hand side, what I added was a bunch of hay bales. And now as we go on the inside, things are going to get a little more fancy. As soon as we go in, you can see the refrigerator as well as the countertops and the cupboards up above. And then we go into our first bedroom just here on the left. And inside, of course, you would have a bed as well as a desk and a lamp. Now as we go upstairs, and we just had to give replay mod a second to get up there, but we'll start to see that things are a little more decorated with some paintings, as well as a couch with some end tables as well. Now, like the first bedroom, we have our second bedroom that has a desk, a bed, and a chest. And the third bedroom is pretty much the exact same, just in a different layout, which actually I think I like better. Now if we go on the outside, you can actually see the whole building and how it looks. Now let's take a look at the blacksmith. So I already started adding some things like the grindstone in the desk and also the pickaxe up top, but it's pretty bland, and on the inside it's not much better. I added the bed there. Normally there's a chest, but other than that, fairly basic. Now what I did was take away that ugly cobblestone floor and put in some polished deep slate, as well as put in a blast furnace as well. Now of course everything else you see was already there, but on the inside I added the painting, as you can see on the right there, and as well as a chest. And I also changed the couch to spruce as well as the table, and also added some bunk beds with a ladder going up. And for the last house, it's pretty much the most basic villager house you can find. It doesn't have much in it. This one only has a sort of a couch, I guess that's what that's supposed to be, and a bed. Nothing really all that interesting. Now as for the outside, didn't really touch all that much, but on the inside I redid the floor as well as put in a couple desks, as well as a painting and a shutter for the window. And on the other side, what I did was put in a ladder going up to the chest, as you can see. And on the ceiling I put in some stairs going around so that it looked a little nicer and smooth, as well as a lamp. Let me know down in the comments what building tips you guys have and what you would have added to these builds, and maybe I'll implement them in the next video. Well you guys, I think that's all the time we're going to have for today, but thank you all for watching. We accomplished so much today. We did the market, that little farm area. We also made the sheep and cow pen a whole lot bigger by expanding it and also adding in some buildings over there. We also spruced up 3 houses and I think it looks pretty good. Well you guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and for now I'm going to say goodbye.